everybody, welcome back to the channel. How are we all doing on this Monday morning? Monday afternoon. How are we doing on this Monday? I hope you're all doing well. But yeah, we're back for another show. This time, of course, we are going to be discussing all the latest Huddersfield Town news and discussing transfers. We've got so many topics to discuss this afternoon. Obviously, I have been doing videos on these latest news things, but I thought I'd do this more interactively and do it on a live show as well, because obviously I've kind of touched on things that has happened at the club, but I want to do it like as a live as well. So yeah, I mean, look, it'd be interesting to see what you guys think about everything as well. But yeah, how are we all doing anyway? But yeah, we're gonna say a few hellos before we get into the into the live. Yeah, Ian says make sure to smash the likes, everyone, and subscribe if you're new. Road to 500 subscribers. Yeah, big up to you, Aiden. Always trying to get more and more people to subscribe and like, and yeah, I really appreciate you always being here, no matter what, even if it is for a few moments. You still make sure you come in, even if you're busy. I really appreciate it. The new logo looks brilliant. 10 out of 10 for me. Well, Ed, I'm really glad that you like it. Yeah, guys, I have released my new logo. I absolutely love this logo. It may seem quite simplistic, but it is so good. Obviously, it's got the stadium in the background. You know, the writing is perfect. You know, the 3 stars as well, of course. Part of our history, you know, winning three titles in a row, you know, and I just love it. I really do. And obviously you can see the grass of the turf of the Johnson Stadium too. So no, guys, honestly, I really, really like it. And obviously you guys may have noticed that I don't have an intro and outro yet. That is in the pipeline, don't you worry. I will be having a new intro and outro come the start of the season. My good friend Dan from Turf House Moor TV is helping me out. So Dan's a great friend to me, so he's helping me out with that, designing it for me, and hopefully we can share that with you in the next few lines. But yeah, I'm excited to show you guys that as well. But yeah, thank you, Ian. I'm really glad you like it. The new shirt. Yeah, we are going to discuss this new shirt, guys. The new home shirt that has been released, and as you can see, just trying to model it a bit, you know. But yeah, I mean, look, I absolutely love this shirt. I'm not just saying it, guys. I do like the fine details in it. We're going to get into it. But yeah, the new shirt is so nice, honestly. It's so much nicer in person as well than the pictures that's being shown as well. Up the town, Andrew. Hello, Andrew. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Make sure you do smash the like, subscribe. If you haven't already, I haven't seen you before, Andrew, so I appreciate if you could subscribe. It is, of course, free. Doug's in. Hello there. How are you, mate? I'm glad to see you in here, and I hope you're doing good. And yeah, I'm looking forward to coming on your channel this week. Really good. I'm really excited for it, to be honest with you. Yeah, but yeah, big up to you, Doug. By the way, guys, yeah, go and subscribe to Doug's channel. He does fantastic football content, and yeah, great guy as well. Really good, great guy. And yeah, really get along with him very good, and yeah, we're great friends for sure. So yeah, great content. So go and show your support over to Doug's channel too. Aiden says, hope you're okay, mate. Yeah, I'm doing all right. How are you, Aiden? How are you? I'm doing all right. Yeah, obviously for a Monday. More back on the grind again with more content this week. My content is doing so well. I'm not saying doing well as in viewing well, but I mean like consistency. I feel like I'm doing daily content now on my channel, which is fantastic, because that's the only way you can kind of try and get your channel to grow, by being so consistent, isn't it? And yeah, I mean, look, I'm at the most consistent period that I've ever been on this channel. Trust me, I really do feel that. So yeah, hopefully, you know, I feel like I just want to keep going and providing the best content I can for you guys, live streams, videos, and all that things as well. I'm really excited for the new season as well, to be honest with you. Obviously, home and away games, and obviously the away game. Looking forward to going to some new grounds, doing a bit of content at the new grounds that I'm going to be visiting this season too. So yeah, it's really exciting. It's really exciting. Love the new logo. Yeah, big up to you, Joe. I'm glad you like it as well. I appreciate that. I'm glad you like it. I was a bit like, oh, people are going to like it, they're not. But yeah, people seem to have received it very well so far, so I appreciate that. Ian says, I'm okay, mate, just can't get my head around yesterday. Lol, how did we win this? I mean, mate, honestly, I don't know how we won yesterday. I really don't know. And I'm the same. I just can't get over how we managed to win yesterday. We literally came within seconds of going out of the tournament. And to be honest with you, we deserved to go out. And yeah, so we got very lucky. So we got away with it. But yeah, it's one of those. Andrew says, we chatted before, and I'm the mad town fan who does 300 round trip every home game from Anglesey renewed season kind again. Oh, Andrew, I do apologise. I mean, you haven't been in for a while, and you haven't been in for quite a while, so that's probably why I've not recognised that name. You haven't been in for ages, I don't think, so I do apologise. But yeah, big up to you anyway, by the way. Blow me there. That is dedication, isn't it, guys? 300 rounds trip every home game. I mean, wow, from Anglesey. And you've renewed your season card again. Good stuff. Good stuff, Andrew. But yeah, guys, we're going to get into it then. So the new home shirt, I am wearing it at the moment, as you can see. I'm trying to kind of show you guys a bit better, because obviously the angle isn't great. But look at the home shirt here. As you can see, I can't show you the back of it, but look, I'm really liking this home shirt. I'm not going to lie to you. This is one of my favourite home shirts that we've had in quite a while. I think it really does strike you as being really nice on the eye when you see it in person, you know. And of course, there is a few details that are different this year. Obviously, the collar is quite a bold collar this time. Obviously, a white collar around, yeah, there's a few kind of details on the shirt, as you can see the stripes here and things like that. You know, it is really nice. And let me know your thoughts in the chat about the home shirt, by the way. Do you like it? Are you going to buy it? Let me know, because, like I said, there's some nice things about obviously the French Champions seasons that we had back in the day, of course, way back. You know, our famous history, of course. Now, it says twice champions on the back, just inside the collar at the back. And obviously, it is the second of the three season, second centenary season of the two. This is the year, the second title we won in the three seasons. So there's two, obviously. That's why it says twice champions right now, because obviously we won the league twice. We won the league. I'm describing it so badly, guys. You know what I'm trying to say. We won the second league title on the trot this season. So that's what I mean. And I think, obviously, you know, like I say, it's featuring obviously the centenary double diamond. So it's a double diamond on the back there as well, which obviously I can't show you at the moment. Obviously, the two of the 3 stars detailed in black represent the second of our 3 league titles as well. But yeah, I really like it. I think it's one of my favourite town shirts, home shirts, definitely for ages. I think, yeah, I really have taken to it quite good. So the new shirt has got to be a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I mean, look, Aiden, it's great. Obviously, I know you've got yours. So yeah, no, look, I think it's great, isn't it? It's really good. But yeah, I definitely, if I had to give it a rating, I'd give it 10 out of 10 too. Yeah. So this is the first time I'm wearing the shirt in stream. So yeah, it's looking really good, and I'm excited to wear it more as the season gets underway. Andrew says new shirt looks good. Think I'll order it. Get commission right high for selling it. I mean, I don't know if I've done a good job in selling it, to be honest, Andrew, but I appreciate that. But yeah, get yourself on order, lad. You know, might as well. And plus, it's I always like to have the new shirts. Me, I always like, especially the home one. Probably get the away. Hopefully, the away. I'm looking forward to seeing what the away one's going to look like. You know, because I think hopefully it's better than last season. Because I wasn't a fan of last season's away shirt, really, if I'm honest. Yeah, I would have preferred our third kit last season to be our away one, and obviously our away kit to be our third one last season. So I think hopefully I like the away shirt because I do want to buy it this time. But yeah, so we'll just have to see what it looks like. But yeah, guys, go and order your Huddersfield Town 24-25 home shirt. You won't regret it, I promise you, Town fans. You won't regret it. I'm sure you've all seen it already. In the yeah, I'm sure you've already been down to see it. Sorry, should I say? Ian, the only question is, what name are you getting on the back? Ian, I don't know. Yeah, I'm still deciding, mate. I'm still deciding. I don't know who to get. Have you got on it? I mean, mind you, we have to wait for the squad numbers to be announced anyway, don't we? But I want to wait a little bit and see. But I don't know. I do like to get a striker or a midfielder on my shirts. Really, I've never really got defenders on my shirts before, So it'll be either in the midfield or the striker department, which obviously doesn't really narrow it down too much. And plus, I might end up getting a new player that we maybe sign. But yeah. But I don't. Who are you getting on here? No, who are you getting on? Yeah, let me know who you're getting on. But anyway, guys, this is the intro of the show, and we are going to. Obviously, forgot to put the banner up for that one, but yeah, this is the new home shirt, guys, for the new season. And yeah, and by the way, season card holders, you do get 10% discount. Andrew, don't forget your 10% discount on the shirt because yeah, it makes a hell of a lot of difference. It takes it below £50. So it's worth it. You're saving a few pounds. You're saving about £4 or £5. I'm going to get Healy on the back of mine. Really? My good Aiden, why? I mean, his attitude has been questionable. I'm not really a fan of his as much as that much, really, if I'm honest with you. I think he was talked about as one of the ones that was quite disruptive, quite toxic in the dressing room. So yeah, but fair. Oh, you're on about Reece Healy, not oh, I'm all right. My goodness, I'm actually going mad. I read that wrong, guys. I read it wrong. Reece Healy, right? Okay, sorry, Aiden. I apologise. I thought you meant Jaheim Headley. I read it wrong. Oh my god, that was so embarrassing. In fact, that's a good shout, Aiden. I might join you with Healy on the back actually, but. I apologize, Aiden. I read it wrong. But anyway, oh my days. But this shirt also kind of pays homage to the strong textile heritage that we've got here in Huddersfield, of course. Anyone that doesn't know, we are obviously, our history obviously does come from the textile background. So yeah, I mean, look, it's they've done a great job with it. They've added details on that I really like, and yeah, it just looks a lot better than last season to me, this one. I really am liking it more. But anyway, guys, enough about the home shirt. You can see it on me, so, just make your own judgments about that, yeah? But let's talk about pre-season so far. Obviously, we did have our first pre-season game over the weekend, of course, on Saturday. Obviously, we played AFC Emley, one of our local teams around this area. Had 3 different squads on the day. Now, annoyingly, guys, I have actually forgotten to put the graphics up of the teams, which is really annoying right now. I was meant to do it before I came, but I've been rushing around, and let me just. I don't know if I can. I don't know. See, this is where I need a laptop, guys, because obviously It would have been a lot better if I did. I'll have to just read them out, guys. I did want the graphics up. I mean, I could potentially do it, but anyway. So the first, so yeah, they had 3 squads. We played with 3 squads. Every 30-minute segments, we changed the team. So the first lineup had the likes of Chris Maxwell, obviously starting goal. Sorensen, we got to see the first look of him. Brody Spencer, Balker obviously was back in there. Helic, Josh Osterfield, Jaheim Headley, Tomai Apenda, Bojan Radulovic, Josh Karoma, and Reece Healy. Now I'm really annoyed that I didn't have the graphic up, but obviously you guys can can hear what I'm saying about the lineups. But yeah, I mean, look, the first, let's kind of break it down. And obviously the first group, I think, yeah, I mean, obviously it was good to see Sorensen, which we are going to get into him in a minute, by the way, in the transfer section. But he looked very good. He looked like he's one of those that really likes to get forward, and obviously that his stats last season back it up, in terms of what he did for Lincoln. But yeah, he looks a really good player, good on the ball, great pass of the ball as well, and yeah, I really liked it. I really liked what I saw. Okay, it's early stages, but yeah, I liked his opening debut, if you could say, in pre-season. Obviously, his proper debut will come in the new season, but his debut in pre-season, the first time we've seen him, he looked very good. So yeah, let's see what he can do. Brody Spencer, yeah, I mean, look, Brody does what Brody does. Brilliant player. Balker looked good, looks fit as well again, so hopefully he can stay injury-free. Helic, how good is it to see Helic back out there? I mean, we thought we were going to lose him by now. We still got him. I mean, guys, hopefully we can keep him, but if we lose him, I'd really, really gutted. I'll be gutted than ever before, to be honest with you, if we lose him. But the longer the window goes on, the more hope I have of maybe keeping him. And plus, because Duff is in here now, obviously, as a manager of the club, I think he might be tempted to stay for another season, see if we can get straight back up. Just because, obviously, them two have worked together before. I know when Barnsley got relegated, though, he moved, didn't he? So that's kind of in the back of my mind too. But no, I think he might just stay. I like the look of Tomai Apenda. I've said this before. Tomai Apenda, I think we're going to see a lot more of him this new season. I really do, because he was kind of breaking into the first team kind of towards the back end last season. We saw a bit of him, a few glimpses of him. But I think this season he could really push on even more. I think he's really talented, really special player. And yeah, obviously a good player in that midfield. So look, I think we will see quite a bit of him this season, and hopefully see him break through properly into the first team. It'll be good to see. It's good to see youngsters break through, isn't it? And get given the chance. So I know Duff likes to give youngsters a chance too. So yeah, it works really well together, doesn't it? That it bodes well for the future for sure. Now, who else was I impressed with? Reece Healy looked good, looked a lot sharper, a bit fitter, which is good. Karoma looked okay, yeah, looked okay. Bojan still looking a bit weak, didn't really get into this game at all, did he? Well, the opening 30 minutes, not a game, honestly, 30 minutes that he had. Josh Osterfield, I forgot to mention him. Yeah, he looked good, but obviously, can he actually do it for us in League One? There is questions still there from my perspective. And obviously, in all due respect, Emley, obviously a lower league, obviously a non-league side, but there will be tough tests to come. So obviously, I do like the way we've set up our pre-season in terms of the games that we've had, where we're going to have, because they step up each time. So let's see how he gets on. But yeah, let's give him a chance for sure. It's a lot of positives from that on Saturday, and I just love the way we passed the ball. I know I can't get ahead of myself, but it's made me feel positive for the new season. Yeah, there were glimpses, weren't there, in there that really did look good, didn't it? The passing, the speed, great movement as well. And yeah, the speed of the tempo of the ball, the way we were moving the ball quickly, it was really good. I agree, and it is hard not to get carried away. But I think there's promising signs, and I said this to you on Saturday, didn't I? I think after the game, or was it yesterday? I can't remember. I said that you can see that we've got an identity already. You know, Duff's come in, you know, and he's already set down his marker. We've already had a little flavour of what to expect, and yeah, it looks really good. But let's see how it goes. But yeah, I mean, it's nice to have an identity finally on the field, isn't it? Because we haven't had an identity for a good while now. Let's be honest with you guys. So let's be honest with ourselves, guys. So yeah, no, it was really good. Big up to Chelsea Sessions. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you for nipping in. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing well. I don't think I've seen you on the channel before, but yeah, big up to you. Andrew says Fort Huddersfield looked good. Yeah, he did. He did look good. Yeah, he did. And yeah, hopefully, like I said, I'm willing to give him a chance. You know, there is questions there about him. Will he be able to be a big player? Will he be able to contribute a lot this season? Will he be a useful player for us, should I say? That remains to be seen. But let's see how he gets on. Lex the party, how's things, mate? Yeah, I'm good, John. How are you? How are you, mate? Thank you for nipping in. Yeah, I'm good. Thank you for joining us. But yeah, that first period, I mean, look, we did look, you know, it was good, and I really liked what I saw from our new signing, especially because obviously I hadn't seen him play much before. Like I say, we dominated the ball, didn't we? Obviously, as expected, looked lively on the ball. Emley, to be fair, put up good opposition, and obviously they had a goal of their own chalked off for offside late on. Obviously, Lasse Sorensen had a chance to impress, which he did. Now, Jaheim Headley did open the scoring from close range with his left boot. And then we're going to get into the next lineup because obviously that was the opening goal. And let's have a look at the next lineup. So the next lineup, the second segment of the 30 minutes, we saw Lee Nichols starting goal. Sorba Thomas, Matty Pearson, Loy Kaina, Ben Wiles, David Kasumu, Neo Eccleston, another youngster of ours. Look, maybe he can, you know, you never know. Maybe he can break through again, or is he maybe too early for him just yet? But no, he looked a decent little player. Ben Jackson, Ollie Turton, Pat Jones, and Danny Ward. So look, this lineup. I mean, a few players. Ben Wiles certainly looks a lot fitter, which is good to see. Well, he needed to be. Let's be honest with you, because he was way off the pace last season. And Kasumu just did what Kasumu usually does. Fantastic. I really like him. Matty Pearson, yeah, obviously looks refreshed again and looks ready to go. Ollie Turton, it was great to see Ollie Turton back out there, wasn't it? You know, obviously first, you know, obviously he can get a full pre-season in this time and really push on. So yeah, good to see him out there. Did well. Pat Jones again, he really impressed me. Pat Jones in this second lineup that we put out. He did look good, look bright, and hopefully he can stay fit. And like I said, a full pre-season. I think he can do really well for us this season, to be honest with you, in the new season. So yeah, let's see what happens with him, but really promising. Danny Ward, I'm sorry, but Danny Ward missed so many open chances, so many glorious chances in this game. I think he's 1 or 2 chances. Danny Ward, I'm sorry, but yeah, I mean, this guy just can't finish for toffee, can he? Unfortunately. Look, I like Danny Ward. He works hard in the team, but he's just not up to the standard that we need, even in League One. Maybe he might be a good League One player, to be honest with you, but he's certainly not a starter. He's certainly not a starter for me. He's just not. He just looked quite off it in this game, and obviously missed chances like he usually. I'm not just going to put it down to pre-season, guys, because we've seen it before with Danny Ward. He isn't clinical. He isn't clinical in front of goal, and he misses good chances. So yeah, no. But yeah, Neo Eccleston, I think he looked quite good actually, and yeah, hopefully let's see how he gets on. Aina, one of our other youngsters. I mean, I'm not too sure he will get more. I think he'll be more on the fringes of the first team, on the bench really. But no, he could be a useful player for us, but I don't really know. Now, which leads me on to the goal that we scored. Obviously, Pat Jones scoring. What a goal this was, by the way, guys. It was really a good goal, wasn't it? Obviously, rifled it home into the top corner from outside the box to double the lead. It was a really good finish, really good. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look at your comments, guys. Sorry, I've missed kind of a few comments here. I'm too busy. But yeah, I mean, let's have a look. I'm good, mate. Better now we're starting to get the signs through the door. Yeah, I mean, look, the less said about Alfie May, the better. Because, yeah, I mean, if you're going to... I didn't mind Birmingham before, but if they manage to steal Alfie May offers, I think I'll kind of dislike, you know. Not you, John, specifically, but I mean the club. Because, yeah, I mean, that would be a big blow for us if we don't get him in. If we lose out to him. Sorry, you've hijacked the bid, of course. We'll get into it. Let us have Alfie May. Says, yeah, I mean, well, wish. May's off to Birmingham. Typical Town pissing about again. Paul says, I mean, look, it does seem like we have messed around again, doesn't it? You know, and it's just so frustrating. It just, yeah. I mean, to be fair, Charlton were probably stubborn with the price, but I think Charlton, when we went to Charlton, it probably was quite clear what they was wanting and what they was, you know, and but of course, Town always tried to kind of get a bit, try and offer a bit less first, and then obviously, because the first bid were rejected, wasn't it? And then came in for another bid, 750,000, and we're going to get into it. We came in with a high bid, and then that was accepted. So yeah, we did mess around. I agree, Paul. So mate, that shipper say I was told he was a Blues Saturday, and it was all but done. Yeah, I mean, look, if it is done, I'm going to be gutted. Andrew said, how do I get the 10% discount on the shirt, Ryan? Have you had an email through, Andrew, about, have you signed up to the club communications? Because you should have had an email on the 23rd of June. So go back to the 23rd of June on your emails, and there'll be a code. Now, I don't know if everybody's code's the same, but you could try season 10, block capital season 10. Try that one, but maybe check your emails if that doesn't work. If that doesn't work, then just ring the club, and I'm sure they'll sort you out with another code. But yeah, it is worth getting that discount. Like I say, it just take you below the £50, so it makes a world of difference. It sounds better anyway when you purchase the shirt. But yeah, Andrew, any more kind of questions? Feel free to let me know. If you're doing it now, let me know, and if you're struggling with it, then let me know. But obviously, you can find me on my socials, Andrew, below. If you've got Instagram, Twitter, HTFTV8. So drop me a message on there if you need any more help. But yeah, just ring the club, to be fair, if it doesn't work. But check your emails anyway, guys. I'm going on. Darren Whitcoop now reporting mate to Blues is done. Is it? Well, it is what it is, isn't it? I suppose. But Dan's in. Let me know when your live's finished and send me a link. I'll pop on. Oh, you mean after the stream's ended, Dan? Obviously, because big up to Dan, by the way. Go and subscribe to his channel. Really great guy, and he's helping with my intros and outros for the channel. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I'll send you a link, Dan, after the live. I'm going to be going for another 25-30 minutes, I would say. Mind you, I've still got a lot to get through here, but yeah, it should be around half an hour. I'll be done. So yeah. I'll check being on holiday. Yeah, check your emails and check your spam folder and junk as well, because sometimes it can go in there as well, Andrew. So, yeah. But anyway, let's get back to this game then. So, like I said, Pat Jones, great goal from him. And then David Kasumu created his own goal. Again, great, strong pressing from him. Rolling the ball home with confidence moments before Ben Wiles added a very smart finish of his own from just outside the box. It was a good finish by Ben Wiles. And yeah, that was really good to see. And yeah, it was a really good afternoon, wasn't it? It was a really good afternoon for us. Now, let's have a look at this is where the other lineup came into play. Now, the final lineup was obviously made up of mostly youngsters. And Terriers Simpson, who obviously is 22 now, so he's not really, well, he is kind of still young, but you get what I mean. In comparison to the others are a lot, quite considerable younger. Obviously, Jacob Chapman obviously started in this game as well. Started the third segment of the 30 minutes. So yeah, Jacob Chapman goal, Charlie Knowles, Michael Stone, Iko Solomon, Omari Mauricio, Kian Philpott, Dan Voss, Luke Daly, Cameron Aisha, Terriers Simpson, and Connor Falls. So yeah, some of these names I hadn't really seen much of, but obviously I know a few of them. Obviously Dan Voss, Luke Daly, I've seen a bit of them. Michael Stone, I've seen a bit of him. Obviously Jacob Chapman, obviously we know him. He's played a few games in the first team, didn't he, last season, of course, when he was needed. Terriers Simpson, yeah, I mean we've kind of seen bits of him, but not much at all, have we? So. But yeah, I mean, this lineup was obviously made up of mostly young academy players, wasn't it, really? But I mean, if we look at Terriers Simpson's goal that he managed to get in the final minute, turned really sharply, to be honest with you. Finished obviously with his left boot into the bottom corner. It was a good finish, to be fair to him. Now with I do have a lot of questions about Terriers Simpson. I'm not too sure. He will be part of the plans this season, if I'm honest with you. I don't want to judge him too early, of course. I'll give him a chance like I do with everybody, but I just don't think he's going to be able to. He might need to go back out on loan again, to be honest with you. But I think time will tell with that one. Let's see how he does in the next game in pre-season and the next game after that in pre-season. So let's just see, guys. But I do have my doubts about him, if I'm honest. Now, of course, the attendance was announced. It was quite a good attendance, wasn't it? At the fantastic welfare ground, I think it's called. If I've said that wrong, then I do apologise, Emley fans. But I think it is the fantastic media welfare ground. Yeah, it was a good attendance. I think there was around 1,600 people there, and obviously. For me, look, Emley, I think it was a great run out for us. I think they're a great, community-run club. And, they made quite a bit of money out of this over the weekend, so that's good for them. Help them moving forward a bit better. Obviously, they had a raffle at half-time, a few good prizes. And they raised £450, which is going to a local school in the area, which, again, is lovely for the club to do that, Emley. Great run club. Like I said, there's Town fans that are Emley fans and Emley fans that are Town fans, so the connection is really nice, really, to be honest with you, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, look, just overall, like I said, good run out for the lads. Look, it was great to see a few players that I've not seen before, especially our new signing, Lasse Sorensen, looked really good. Tom Iapenda looked really good. Many others, obviously. Pat Jones, another one, was outstanding for me. I really did like the look of him. Hopefully he can stay fit, and he will be a key player for us this season, I think, if he can. I really do think so. Reading the comments that Aidan and Dan are speaking in the chat there. But, I mean, look, I was happy. Good start. Good run out. And, like I said, the pre-season does get harder. Obviously, there's a step up. And this is what I said to you before, the pre-season arrangements have been brilliant for me because look, we've started with Emley, who obviously are obviously non-league. Then we're going to step up again, and we're playing Guiseley next weekend, which are obviously a few divisions higher than Emley. And then we're playing Harrogate, which obviously is going to be the biggest test the following weekend, before we head out to Austria. So that step up is good. It is good. Also, Harrogate, of course, in League 2. and yeah, will be a good test for us. So yeah, no, I like the way they've set it out, and obviously we go to Austria with the teams that we're going to be playing over there are yet to be announced. But I don't know if I'm going to be done, Dan, for half an hour, if I'm honest. I've got quite a lot to get through. We'll see how we go. But Dan, I will send you the link when you're free. Hopefully you've not got much to do today. But yeah, let's just see how we go. But yeah, first pre-season done, 5-0 win. And let's keep building. Let's keep getting that fitness up, and keep building on this performance. And yeah, hopefully we see another strong performance this weekend against Guiseley. So let's have a look then. So we're going to get into the transfer news, of course. We had plenty of news on the transfer front, haven't we? I mean, look, let's start with the signing that we have made, the only signing that we've made so far. And of course, here he is, Lasse Sorensen, 24-year-old right wing back, joined on the back of his best season in the last year with Lincoln City, of course. I think his progress has been quite recognisable, hasn't it? Really, he's really built on each season and got better and better each time. And he made 51 appearances last term for Lincoln in League One, of course. Lincoln, we will be playing in this season. 6 goals and 8 assists. So Lincoln did just miss out on the playoffs. A bit more about him. Sorensen capped by his country at under-20s level, having started his career back in his native Denmark at Esbjerg. Now, I thought his first interview with the club was really good, to be honest. Really, really impressive how he spoke. He seems to fit all the characteristics that we like to see at the club, like to see from a player. That really working hard, team spirit that he likes, a bit of personality about him too. And leadership, you can see he's quite a good lead too. So, no, look, I'm really happy with this signing. And I said that in my video that I did at the time when it was just after it had been announced. Let me know your thoughts, by the way, on this signing. Are you impressed by it? Let me know. But he said, just a quote that he said, as soon as I became aware of the interest from town, I knew that this was the direction I wanted my career to go in. Having improved a lot and learned so much from my time with Lincoln, I felt that this was the right time for a new challenge, especially with such a great club. He also talked about the pressure and expectation ahead of the new season, which obviously we know there is. But he said that's part of the attraction for me to join and something I find exciting. I know where this team wants to be and where we should be, and I'm really motivated to play my part in that journey. Obviously, Sorensen did move to England to Stoke in 2016, making his senior debut in 2018. So, look, I'm really excited, and I think that excitement's only just kind of ramped up a bit even more after we've seen him. We've seen him on Saturday in our first pre-season game. He looks a really good player, doesn't he? But you don't get those stats for no reason. And I like his attitude. He's really positive. Kind of. Just when I was listening to him speak in that interview that he did, I felt positive. I felt like he can't describe it, but I just felt positive. And yeah, he just brings them positive vibes to the table. Great kind of character. And a really good player. And hopefully he can do even better this season for us. Because like I say, he's progressed each season. He's got better and better, this guy. So I think, yeah, hopefully he can do that for us this season and help us get back to the Championship where we belong. But yeah, big up to everyone that is tuning in, by the way. If you are watching on X, we are obviously live on multiple platforms. If you are watching on X, come over to the YouTube channel if you can. Huddersfield Town Fan TV on YouTube. And come and join in the chat here. And drop a like and subscribe if you can too. Like I said, your support means a lot to me, everyone. And yeah, so we're trying to get to 500 subscribers if we can. before the season begins, hopefully. So that's over a month away. So hopefully we can get there before then. We're about 13, 14 away now, I believe. So let's see what happens. But yeah, great start to the window for us getting Sorensen in. I'm really excited to see what he can do with us for sure. Now, obviously, we have lost a player. Jack Redoni, of course, making the move to Coventry for an undisclosed fee. I think it was kind of inevitable that he was going to leave, you could say. I mean, it did look like maybe he wasn't going to leave at one point, because obviously it was rumoured that we'd stuck a 10 million price tag on his head, but that obviously was fake, because obviously the rumours are it's obviously around £5 million for him, which is a good price, to be fair, to get from him, because look, I really like Redoni. I thought he did bring quite a bit to the table. I think he was an exciting player that I like to watch. Quite frustrating as well at times too, though, with his end product, his final pass not being quite there quite a few times. But you can see he's got talent, and look, obviously I wish him all the best at Coventry. Hopefully he does well there. But yeah, I think it was a sensible time to get rid of him, even though I didn't particularly want to get rid of him, if that makes sense, because I think that maybe he could have done well for us in League One, but then look at the price that we got for him. I think, yeah, I mean, look, it's a very good price to get for him, really, from what he's kind of done so far. He hasn't, he's done well, but he hasn't obviously reached the heights that I felt that he could get to. So, look, Redoni has our best wishes, of course, but hopefully he does well. But yeah, that is it, really, isn't it? Great player, but just lacking in that final ball, and that like I say, missed some good chances, didn't he, for his last season? If you remember, some good chances that he had. He just couldn't put in the back of the net. But blimey. I'm joking, guy. Right, anyway. Right. So that's that. Obviously, Redoni has left the club, unfortunately. But great move for both parties, I think, in terms of the price tag as well. So, yeah. So the transfer rumours, obviously, we have to start with this guy, don't we? The key man that we seemingly have made our top target for, and that's Alfie May. Now, obviously, people that don't know, obviously, we did have a bid rejected by Charlton originally, but then we came back with another bid when we thought the deal had been quashed, really, because it had been a while since the first and second bid. There was quite a big gap between, it felt like a big gap anyway between the two. So I don't know why we waited so long, right, to make another bid, when Charlton obviously was quite clear with what they wanted, in terms of the price. But anyway, we did. And obviously we had a £750,000 bid accepted on Friday, wasn't it? It was on Friday. But then obviously on Saturday, the following day, it was reported that Birmingham City had hijacked the bid and come in with a £775,000 bid, which then got accepted by Charlton then. So that's the last I've heard of it at the moment. Now, there has been rumours, obviously, May's family are located in the Birmingham area, so that may tempt him to go there. However, I've heard, and I don't know if it's true, but I've heard that, his preference was to come to us. It was to come to us. Obviously, he's worked with Duff before, of course, when they were both at Cheltenham. And yeah, look, this guy is what we needed. We needed this guy so badly, guys, because I know people will say, obviously, I know we needed midfielders to create for him, and I get that. But I just think him and Healy up front would have been unbelievable. This guy has scored, obviously, the top scorer last season in League One, with 23 goals. And he's been doing that consistently for the past few years as well, at this level. So if we miss out on him, which I kind of feel like we are going to do now, but I don't know. I just don't know what to think, to be honest with you. But if we miss out on him, I will be absolutely gutted. I think it'll be a big kick in the teeth as well, because yes, okay, there might be other targets out there. I think if we don't get Alfie May, we're going to have to go out for somebody like Macaulay Langstaff for me, because that would kind of not kind of, he's another quality striker, Macaulay Langstaff, and I think he would be a fantastic player for us. He would cost a lot more though, from what I've heard. So look, I think it's just about waiting to see what happens now. But I think, like I said, like Paul said earlier, the amount of time we waited between the first bid going in and the second bid that we made going in, I don't understand what we were waiting for. If we were so serious, or we should have been so serious on this deal, right? Because this would have been huge for us. Then the bid should have, when they rejected the bid, it should have come quite quickly after that, another bid. I don't know what they was waiting for. You know, obviously, they were obviously playing hard to get. From what I don't know, obviously I don't have any inside knowledge, but it feels like they were playing hard to get in terms of trying to pay as least amount as they could. And yeah, obviously we eventually hired the bid to what they wanted, and they accepted it. But I felt like that maybe was too little, too late now, because obviously Birmingham then came in with another bid. So I don't know, but yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see. But I'm kind of not holding my breath anymore. But I think it just feels quite deflating at the moment. I think I would have. I thought once we had that bid accepted, I thought, oh right, okay, then you know, obviously he'll discuss personal terms. You know, he'll have his medical and that, and it's a done deal. But then for a club to come in a day after and then kind of completely stop that happy feeling, it's it's a bitter pill to swallow, really, isn't it? But let's just see what happens, guys. You never know. We could potentially still get the deal over the line. I only really take note of Peter O'Rourke on X. If at any source Peter O'Rourke does, I believe it. And obviously he has been reporting on this story with Alfie May. So I'll keep my close eye on that. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Now, let's have a look at some of the players that we have been linked with, guys. So this guy here, Mikael Miller, who, of course, you can see is a former Plymouth Argyle player. He would be on a free transfer. Apparently, we have begun negotiations with Miller over a move to the Johnson Stadium. We are the favourites to land him ahead of several Championship and League One clubs. Obviously, he's a wing back guy, he's a left wing back. So again, looking at areas where we need, and where not just going for random players, but going for players that are proven in this division. And I think that for me, I like that direction. I like the direction the club have gone in now. To be fair, it needs must, to be honest with you, because we know the expectation, we know the pressure that we'll be under this season, right? And that we need to get proven players that can perform at this level. We can't be gambling on players that never have been in this division before, can we really? So I like the way we're going about it, and also the fact we're getting players in that suit the style of Duff is a good sign too. Because there's no good signing players that isn't going to suit the Duff style, the Duff way. So yeah, obviously he made 34 appearances last season at Plymouth, as they avoided the drop, as we know. They were mostly from the bench, apparently. Now he is 28, so he's a bit older than Sorensen. He joined Plymouth in 2022 from Rotherham, and across the two clubs, he has won 2 League One promotions and an EFL trophy. So again, he's had success at this level, and that's what you want as well, isn't it? Now, obviously, there has been a bit of talk about the injury situation. He is quite injury prone, from what I've heard. Now, that does worry me. That does concern me a little bit. But I just think a drop down to League One, is that going to help him stay injury free? Because obviously the Championship, we know how good the Championship is. Obviously League One's still a good league, but it's not obviously the level of the Championship. So is he going to be able to cope better in League One? We can only hope. This signing, if it happened, I would be happy with it. I think it's good. Like I said, the experience he's had in this division, okay. slight concern about the injury proneness of him, but I kind of think, like I said just now, I think the fact that he's dropping down to League One, will that help him to be able to cope better? And so, yeah, I think we should get this deal done, hopefully, and we can make him our second summer signing. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, everyone, on these links, by the way. Because yeah. So yeah, that was the second link I've seen. Now the third link I've seen is, of course, Anthony Evans. Now he's a midfielder. He's 25. Has bags of League One experience. Another one that's had loads of League One experience. So again, another one with a proven record in this division. He earned that during his time with Blackpool, Crewe, and obviously Bristol Rovers over the last 2 seasons. Now his stats last season are very, very good, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. That the midfielder had his best season, his most productive season in the 3rd tier today. Scored 6 goals, created 6 assists. A tally. I think if he comes to us, he can be able to do a lot better, because obviously, all due respect to Bristol Rovers, the quality around him at Bristol might not be as good as what he'll see with us. So I think I think that's something to point out. Obviously, he's come through the Everton Academy, and I think he could be really well suited to just that expansive style of football that we expect to see from Duff. Last season, I've done my research, you can tell, guys. Last season, he maintained a pass accuracy of about 77.7%, according to this website I've been on, which is very reliable, FotMob, and played 1,291 successful passes in League One. So look, this signing, would we be happy with it? Yes, I would. I would be happy with it, because again, his experience, he's done well. He's contributed to last season for Bristol Rovers. You've got to take into consideration the quality that he's got around him. But I think he would be a good signing for us. I really do. But yeah, we have been strongly linked with him as well. So look, guys, I'm going to be. I do think we should go out for him, and that will be good for us to do so. So let's see how that develops over the coming days, week, or whatever. Now, the final section of the show, guys, I just want to touch on 2 players that I've had a look at in good detail, actually, and I'd like to see at the club. Now, my first player that I'd like to see at the club is this guy, Marvin Ekpiteta. There we are. It's quite a tough name to say that, but obviously he's a centre half. Now, obviously Duff likes the 3-5-2. So I feel like we do need to add to our depth in that centre back area, if I'm honest with you. And especially if the likes of Hellick do leave, who, like I say, I hope we're going to keep him. But even if he doesn't leave, I think this guy would be a good player to come in. Obviously, 28 years of age. He just left Blackpool after 4 years with the club, during which time he gained plenty of experience in both the Championship and League One. So again, another experienced player in League One. Like I say, as a result, he knows his know-how of those levels could be helpful for us, as obviously we push for a return to the 2nd tier. His availability on the free transfer is also useful from a financial perspective. And having also worn the captain's armband in the past, his leadership abilities may very much come in handy too. So yeah, I mean, look, this guy, I think he's going to be a great player for us, guys. Absolutely is. And I think that he would be a good player to look at. And yeah, so let me know your thoughts as well on that. Now, my final player that I've looked at as well is a guy called Taylor Richards, who spent the 22-23 season on loan at QPR in Brighton. Taylor Richards then made his move to Loftus Road permanent last summer. So far, however, the midfield has badly struggled with injuries. So again, quite a bit of injuries here. making just 21 appearances in all competitions across his 2 seasons with QPR. It could be argued that the 23-year-old would benefit from a loan move to kickstart his career with a more regular football. And yeah, obviously Huddersfield, obviously we pushing for promotion from League One could be a good destination for him to do that. I think as well though, I think this could be a smart move because, you know, adding to the depth that we need in that centre of the midfield to cope with the demands of that 3-5-2 that Duff likes to play. You know, while bringing in a player who may have the spark and potential to make an impact. You know, looking at the level of clubs he's played at previously as well. So, look, I think he would potentially be a good loan move. And yeah, so that's kind of 2 players I've looked at specifically, guys. John says, Taylor, Richard, stay away, mate. Utterly terrible. Plus, injury record is shocking. Yeah, I did kind of say about the injury record, but I don't know, maybe, I don't know, you put me off him then. But I mean, look, I don't know. I mean, look, there's quite a few players that are injury prone, but manage to, again, QPR Championship, obviously it was League One now. Is he going to be able to cope a bit more in League One? I know it's a risk, but I suppose it's a risk of that other guy that I mentioned, of course, in Mikael Miller from Plymouth, because he's been quite injury prone. But yeah, guys, I think we're going to wrap up here, to be honest with you. It's been quite a nice show, to be honest with you. It really has. Obviously, just over the hour mark, so quite a nice time as well that we've kind of ended on. But yeah, I mean, I hope you've enjoyed the live today. It's been good. Like I say, first stream back after first stream with my new logo, of course, and yeah, there'll be plenty more content to come, guys. So yeah, like I said, please do make sure you come over to subscribe to the channel Huddersfield Town Fan TV on YouTube. Smash the likes. Comment your thoughts if you're watching this on playback. And do know it's obviously lunchtime, so a lot of people are at work. But yeah, I mean, look, if you're watching this on catch up, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments of anything that's been discussed in today's live. Like I said, plenty more to come from me. What do I think? We've done the Huddersfield Town show. Any more rumours, we might do live if breaking news breaks, whatever. Or we might just do some videos on that. We can't really say when that will be, though. Next transfer news and things. In terms of Euros content, yeah, I mean, might do a few watch-alongs. I don't know yet, to be honest with you guys. I mean, obviously I've done a few watch-alongs already, but England play on Saturday, don't they, this week? So I might do a preview, live preview maybe on the Friday, if anybody's up for that. And then match reaction after the game live as well. We could do that as well. So yeah, anyway, stay tuned. We're going to do plenty more content. We're really be doing well at the moment with consistency, as I said earlier. Ainsley's Huddersfield Town are back and ready to go and tackle the new season. Michael loves Birmingham, up the town. Lovely, yeah, exactly, Adrian. Exactly, mate. I mean, look, we are. We hopefully, like I say, we need to obviously get a few more players in and sort this squad out a bit more. But yeah, hopefully that happens over the next few weeks. The sooner the better, really. And then, yeah, we'll be ready to go. England are playing on my birthday. Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully they don't ruin your birthday, mate. Because yeah, I mean, look, I don't have much confidence getting through the next round this weekend. To be honest with you, have you seen the news about Mark Lennon? No, I haven't. Ben, no, I haven't. I've literally been on live for the last hour, so if it's broken recently, I haven't seen anything. No. Do you mean Max Leonard from MK Dons? Because I have seen a rumour about him, actually, that he was potentially coming to the club. But anyway, we will see about that one then. But yeah, no, I haven't seen it, Ben. But anyway, but yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and hope you have a good rest of the day. Enjoy the Euros, enjoy the football tonight, and yeah, I'll see you back on here very, very soon. But big up to everyone that's came in today, by the way. I appreciate it's been good in the chat. And big up to everyone that's tuned in as well. You know, you guys mean a lot to me, and you guys make the channel what it is. So I appreciate everybody that comes by and supports the channel. It honestly means a lot to me. I know I say it a lot, but it does. But anyway, guys, I'll catch you very, very soon. Take care of yourself. As always, up the town, Michael Duff's Bounty Army. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you all on the next one.